Wayzata junior Jake Ogle is a standout athlete in two sports that are both played during the fall high school season. That forces Ogle to make a tough choice, but it also keeps him dedicated year-round. Here's Jason Melillo with our first Sports Jam Spotlight for the fall season.
Jake Ogle started playing soccer when he was 4 years old and football a few years after that.
I can't pick. It's a flip of a coin. I mean, that's a question I've been getting asked for years, and I've never been able to give a full-hearted answer because I love them both.
Right now, Ogle is a starting linebacker for the Wayzata football team. He'll dedicate himself to Trojan football until the season is over, and then immediately transition to club soccer, where he plays for Minnesota Twin Stars Academy. It's a schedule that makes you tired just hearing about it.
My off-season schedule last year, so football ended, and the day after football ended, soccer practice started, and Coach Brown's in, new coach, which had us lifting every day at the high school. So what I would do is after school I'd lift from 3:30 to 4:30. I'd go to yoga from 4:45 to 5:45. I'd have soccer from 6 to 8, and then I'd do homework. So that was every single night, which I had the lifting for the football team. I did the yoga to help keep myself injury-free, and then practice for soccer, and then, you know, homework it is, and that was Monday through Friday every single week.
He stays busy. He stays busy. You know, he does a phenomenal job of you know, making sure that he's committed to both. And I think it just speaks to his maturity, you know, his ability to kind of be focused on what he wants to do and say, you know, if these are the things that I want to do and this is the result I want, you know, this is the way that I need to act and these are the things I'm at. So he's willing to sacrifice a lot to reach these things, and not every 16, 17-year-old is willing to do that. And it just speaks a lot to him and his character and his hard work and determination. So
football and soccer are very different sports, but Ogle says the team bond and team camaraderie is what he loves most about both. From a technical point of view, though, Ogle is a very different type of player when he's on the gridiron compared to when he's on the pitch.
Soccer, I would say, I've always been a bigger kid, so I've always been just taught, hold up play, get it to the quicker kids down the line, play that. As far as football goes, I've always been a bigger kid for the most part too, but I'd say just the way I play football and the way I look at the game is I look at, you know, reading the game and what I'm seeing, because I'm also not the fastest player, so I have to be able to make those reads, so I am able to make the play in time.
Between school and two sports, Ogle admits some days he's very, very tired, but his love of football and soccer and a desire to play one of them in college keeps this young man going.
I definitely think I'll end up playing one of them. Which one of the two, I really couldn't tell you. For me, it'll come down to the opportunities I get as far as what level. I have to decide whether I want to try and pursue, you know, every kid's dream to try and play Division I, or if I want to stay somewhere local and play Division III at somewhere like St. Thomas or St. John's. And then at the same time, depending on the opportunities that I do get from both, for me, a big piece of it is education. I want to make sure that no matter what I'm doing, I get a good education out of it.
Ogle and his Wayzata teammates are 1-1 this season. The Trojans are at Edina on Friday.